Hi, my name is Little Danny McGoomba. If you are listening to my voice at this precise moment in time, right now, then my dangerous travels into other dimensions have not been in vain. As I relate my many arduous adventures through the myriad of the multiverse, you may wonder if I am in fact partially insane or maybe just a crazy delusional madman. I assure you that these tales I am about to tell you are based on factual information acquired through a logical and reasonable connection between my subconscious and conscious mind. I am currently sitting on my favorite rock in the Big Sur wilderness under the shade of a giant redwood tree. I come here to think about the purpose of my life. I have lived in the forest for as long as I can remember. As a young lad, I loved to hike on the trails and discover the many secrets and mysteries of Mother Earth and nature.
One crisp autumn day, I was wandering through the woods, wondering what the special purpose of my life could be, when I noticed a wee owl perched on a branch in a tree. The owl had golden eyes and white spots on its wings. I was looking at the backside of the owl when it turned its head all the way around to look at me. The owl's eyes mesmerized me. The intense, knowing eyes were looking directly at me. As this owl looked at me, a strange feeling crept from my toes to the top of my head. My body was tingling as I felt a peaceful sense of joy and excitement that put a big smile on my face. The owl seemed to be communicating with me on some level that didn't include sound. The message, what I should do, seemed to be coming from the owl's eyes to my thoughts. I felt as if I was about to find out what my special purpose in life was to be. I knew something very important was going to take place in the next few moments. With that feeling, the owl took flight. I followed the owl through the forest until it disappeared. I was now facing a small river crossing. Rocks had been placed so I could cross the river without getting wet. As I stepped on the first rock, a vision appeared from nowhere on the rock in front of me. Blue and orange-colored images, which looked like flames, formed the image of a gentle, kind woman who looked like an angel.
At the time, I didn't know what a 3D hologram was, but that is what she looked like.
I wasn't afraid. Instead, I felt very peaceful and excited. I needed to cross the river to find this owl, and the only way to get there was to go through this image. Although the colors were very bright, I could tell the image wasn't solid. Although hesitant at first, courage and strength I didn't even know I had started to grow inside me. With a leap of faith, I jumped through the image and crossed the river. Once I reached the other side of the river, I turned around and the image disappeared. From that moment on, I knew my life had been changed and would never be the same again. I knew that this vision was a sign that my life had a special purpose. I knew at that moment there was something very special set aside for me, but I didn't know what it was. As I turned back to find the owl, everything seemed different. I was now in a new reality. It was like a dream, but it was real. I was still in the woods, but now the green trees were red. The sky had a pinkish red hue, and then changed to golden yellow as I felt an excited, calm, relaxed serenity take over my body. The ground was yellow, with sparkling diamond-like rocks scattered everywhere. Instead of being alarmed or frightened about my abrupt transformation into some kind of alternate reality or some different dimension, I had a strange, peaceful, knowing feeling that everything was as it should be and there was no need for concern. I was intrigued, and I wanted to explore this exciting new dimension. I followed the path in front of me. There were small rounded bumps on this trail that looked like they could be the rounded backs of some kind of bug buried partially in the dirt, or maybe they were just very smooth, rounded rocks. There was a pattern on the back of these smooth rock bug things that looked like eyes. I didn't attempt to pick one of these things up for closer inspection, but instead, matter-of-factly continued on the path. Time seemed to stand still as I followed this path to where it opened up at an incredible seashore. I had a beautiful view of crystalline mountains as far as I could see in both directions. The path in front of me led down to an amazing, colorful beach. I looked down past the beach and into the ocean. Multicolored waves of turquoise, light green, reddish orange, and purple crashed in a circular motion. The sky, now green, red, and yellow, reflected on the water. The colors seemed to vibrate.